Today I'm going to teach you how to make a trap base and the best way to do it. Let's get started. First off, you want to make your trap base in a very high foot traffic area and you want to make it right next to a road. However, in my example here, it's slightly off from the road, so this was just the one that I had set up in the meantime to show you guys, but you want to have it where there's really nothing like right here blocking the road. You want it directly from door to road. Alright, so let's take a look at the trap base. Now let's pretend I'm a guy and I'm walking along and I'm like, oh wow, this guy has an open wall here, what's going on with that? And there's treasure chests, and let's see, is there anything going on? Is there any guards in there? I don't see any guards. There's a bunch of crafting tables, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start looting, right? So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here to the furnace, I'm gonna check it, and once this happens, obviously there's nothing in here and these benches aren't being used. That's how you spring the trap, and I'm going to show you two different ways, and they both work on PvP. Full loot PvP servers might be a little difficult, but here's how it generally works, okay? You're either going to be kind of chilling in this room, kind of like in the corner right here, so that they can't see you until they line of sight this window. And what you're going to do is you're going to have the build menu open, and you're just going to have your door select. This is just a dummy door. Let me show you what's going on with this door. It leads to nothing. It's just an empty room, okay? So you need to make a 1x3 room and put your coffin here, and I'm going to tell you that method in a little while. But also, just hiding here in the corner works just fine, especially if you're in rat form. If you have rat form, you don't even show a nameplate or anything. You can just be a little rat. And if you want to make it even more spicy, you can put a, what's the building called? A vermin nest nearby with some other rats, and then you could just hang out with your rat bros, and that's another way to disguise yourself, okay? But you hang out here in the corner. The person you want to trap enters your castle, okay, and this is just a throwaway trap base castle. As soon as they enter the castle, you push B, or you have B open already, grab the door, slam it shut right there, and now they're trapped. They cannot get out. There is no exit to this base. The only way for them to get out at this point, a little bit of server lag there, is for them to either do unstuck, which will kill their character and drop everything they have, or you can come out and kill them yourself if you want, if you're on PvP server, okay? But like I said, all of these little benches are empty. Now, here's a few other methods that you can also do if you don't have rat form. Rat form's pretty easy to get, though. Okay, another method is you can just sleep here in the coffin, and you just wait for your victim, okay? Because your nameplate will not show up. People cannot see that you're here, even though it's kind of bugged out right now due to blood moon. Okay, so don't do it on a blood moon. Alright, so you're gonna hop out of your coffin, and as soon as you're out, spam the B button, slam the doorway there, and that will fix it. Or that will trap them, okay? But there's also another method. If the door method doesn't work for whatever reason, you can also just move a bench in front of the door. The problem with this is that you're gonna need here's another one too, like another bait. Okay, so we're gonna leave this door open, and that's the bait. Like, oh, someone forgot to close their door. What an idiot, right? Because, you know, just not having a door at all might be a little sus. So you're gonna do the same thing, but you're just gonna have the door open here, right? And in this room, as soon as your person enters, you just move the bench over. They can't get out, but they can still destroy the bench and leave. While they're destroying the bench, you just close the door, and now they're trapped inside. And then you get whatever they're basically carrying, and that's just a basic little trap base. Make them near roads, make them in high foot traffic areas near farming areas or bosses. I don't recommend doing this in tier 3 zones. Most people aren't, once they hit tier 3, they're not gonna fall for this. And now that this video's out, depending on how popular it gets, people might not fall for this either, but I have done this on a few servers now, and oh, it makes people so mad. They will come with stone siege golems. They will come with stone golems, and they will destroy your trap base. So you want to make sure there's nothing really valuable in here. Make sure you don't have these high-end crafting benches like I do. Make sure that these chests are empty, and that once you get loot from a dead person, that you move it to a completely different location so that they won't be able to get it back, of course. But also, having windows allows you to see whenever enemies are running by. So, again, another trick, like I said, you just get the vermin nest out, make a few rats with fiber and bone, and then you yourself can just kind of be one of the rats. You won't have a nameplate, they won't see your level. Of course, during Blood Moon, they see the red glow, and they're like, that's a little weird. But yeah, you can just be a little rat, and you can still move and build things, right? So that's all you gotta do. It's really that simple. As soon as they walk in, you just slap that bench in front of the doorway, hop around the other side and close it. Of course, the easier way too is to just simply have a door that you want to use, and then just move that door. And there you go. It's as easy as that. Unless they have a siege golem on their character, they can't get out. And you need to do this with stone. Don't do it with wood. If you use wood, people can explode out of it, or they'll just call their friend on Discord, and their friend will come by and blow the door and walls open. So you want to make sure it's stone. Imagine, like if they want to use a stone golem to get out, and you kill them in your base, that's huge. That's a massive, massive win. Okay, trap base, they're cheap to make, they're very small. You can use this as your secondary base if you're bored. Like, say you're going to eat like a giant plate of spaghetti, and you just want to leave the game running, so you're just like a little rat here, just doo-doo-doo, and just while you're watching Netflix or something, or watching YouTube on your other monitor, you just chill here. When some doofus runs into your base, boom, free loot every single time. There's no downside to it. The whole term of trap base comes from a lot of survival games like Rust and Ark, where you make a base that's not really a base, and when someone enters it, it's their stuff is basically gone. They don't have traps yet in this game. I'm sure they're going to add it one day, but until then, there's no real way to like flip a lever and electrify the floors or anything fancy like that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm Swole Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Obviously, on a full loot PvP server, you don't want the castle heart to be exposed. That would be silly. This is just a little quick demo base that I threw together for the video. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Tell me what you think about trap bases. Are they good? Are they bad? Have you ever fallen victim to a trap base? Have you ever gotten stuck in someone's base? You know, like a lot of newbies, what I'll do is I'll fight them, and then I'll start running away because, you know, obviously they're winning, and then I'll just run through a doorway, and they will actually follow me inside a doorway, and then I just shut the door. And then they're dead. They're basically dead from there. They can't get out. Like, if I'm an enemy player, I can't activate these doors. I have to click unstuck, and that kills you. So, and then you drop all your stuff. So, yeah. Definitely not something you want to do. Obviously, this is my base, so I can respawn back in it. But, guys, videos every day on this channel. Every single day. So, come back tomorrow for another video. Come back tomorrow for more videos. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out, because the algorithm won't always show it to you. I won't always be able to advertise it on Discords. I don't think they really like me on the official Discord server because of all the little gremlins that just bug the mods all day. I don't break the rules there, but they're just mad anyway. Guys, make sure you come back tomorrow. I really appreciate you watching this, and also, if you want to help me out, there's a thanks button. You can click that thanks button, give me a little monetary tip, or you can become a channel member. It's $5 a month. You get access to private, more personal videos, and sometimes you get videos earlier than the rest of the people. You get special emojis, lots of cool. It's like being a Twitch subscriber, but for YouTube. So click that join button if you want to help me out monthly. I appreciate you guys so much, and take care, lads. Gotta make it 8 minutes long. Yep, 8:01.